stop and smell the flowers if you like to climb the
Hello and welcome back to my next fabric haul video. So I'm going to show you some of the fabrics that I've got in my stash, and also some new things that I've been buying. I've been naughty. So the first thing I want to show you, I took a trip to Walthamstow Market the other day, and I went with the view to buy zips for classes, and while I was there I picked up this lovely fabric. Now, I'm not sure exactly what fabric it is. It feels like crepe. It's got the drape of crepe, but it creases like nobody's business. But it's really very nice. It's got a little bit of stretch in it, and it's got all these black and white flowers on it. Now the plan is to make a Tilly and the Buttons Marigold. So it's going to be a jumpsuit. So it's going to be very long and quite floaty. I don't know if you've seen Tilly's pattern yet. This is it here. It's called the Marigold. This is her latest pattern, and it's a little jumpsuit with a nice heart-shaped neck and little straps. So I'm sure it will be really easy to make if any of Tilly's other patterns are anything to go by. And I've had it all traced out for me. Alice has traced it all off for me and cut it out. So as soon as the fabric's cut, I'll get that whizzed up to show you. Now the next thing was also a Walthamstow Market purchase. My son always complains I never make anything for him, and I always make clothes for my daughter. So he's a big dinosaur fan, and when I saw this jersey, isn't it lovely? I thought he'd like this. So it's a really nice stretched jersey. It's a lovely quality. It's really soft. It's quite thin, but it's nicely constructed, so it's not going to fall apart on you. It was, however, quite a lot of money. It was, I think, about $11.99 a metre, which was quite a lot. So I did just buy half a metre. It's non-directional, so I should be able to get away with, if I can. I'm planning on making him some pyjama bottoms with it. I'm going to use, although there's girls on the front of this pattern, it doesn't matter. I'm going to use this pattern here to make some pyjama bottoms, but I think I'll probably just make them as long as I can, and they'll end up being pyjama shorts, which he will like. He never ever wears pyjama tops. He only ever wears bottoms, so he'll be really chuffed with those. So I'm going to get those whizzed up for you. The next fabric I've got, I ordered from eBay, and this was when I signed up for the Sew Over It trouser course. I was looking for a nice rayon to make them with, and I ordered this initially to make them with, but I'm not going to do that with them. So isn't it cute? It's a lovely rayon. It's got these grey, purple and yellow birds of some description on it. I think it's absolutely gorgeous, but I'm at a bit of a stump now as to what to make with it. Now the reason is, I've tried the online trouser course. I love those trousers, but I am having an absolute pig of a fight with the side seams. I've sewn my pockets in, I've followed the instructions to the absolute T, but when you sew your side seams, you end up with a horrible lump and a big pucker at the bottom of the pockets, and I'm obviously doing something wrong somewhere. So I got so cross with it that I ended up screwing it all up in a ball, shoving it in a bag and shoving it in the corner of the studio, which isn't like me. But I did throw my toys out the pram a little bit, so I've put it away for a couple of weeks. I've now brought it home, and next week when things calm down, I'm going to revisit the pattern. So what I might do is hang on to this fabric, because I still think it would make a really nice summer pair of trousers if I can crack that pocket issue, and I can make the trousers that I'm happy with. Then I might make another pair. But I wanted to show you this just so that you could see it, and if you've got any other ideas, I think I've got 3 metres here. It was about £4 a metre or £3.50 a metre from eBay. It's come from India, so it was quite cheap, but it did arrive really quickly. I didn't think it would do, and it did. But if you've got any ideas for me what I could make with it, if I don't make the Sew Over It trousers, then let me know. Leave me a message in the comments below. And the last thing I've got to show you, I also need some help with. I bought this spur of the moment from a lady who posts on Facebook. It's the cutest fabric you've ever seen, but she only had 2 meters of it. Now I'm going to put it right up to the camera and hope that the camera is going to zoom in. Can you see there's giraffes and elephants, and there is a pear tree somewhere. Where's the pear tree? There's a Bambi. Look at all the cherries and the fruit in the tree. If you look from a distance, it just looks like a pretty woodland scene. But when you look really closely, where are the pears? Oh, here's the pears, look. When you look closely, can you see that? All the pears have got faces in the tree. It's so fun. I love it. But it's only 45 wide, and I've only got 2 meters of it. So I could just make yet another summer dress with it. I could make another Sylvie dress, Christina Haynes Sylvie dress. I did think it would look really nice to make my Prima jumpsuit out of, with the 3/4 length trousers, but it's just not long enough. I don't have enough of it, and she only had 2 meters left, so I wasn't going to let it go to waste because I love it. It's lots of fun, and I really want something to wear made out of it. So please make your suggestions. What can you make with 2 meters of 45 wide directional print? Because I'm stumped. So that's all I've got to show you. It's a very small fabric haul, but I will just quickly show you what I'm wearing because I don't think you've seen this before. This is another Tilly and the Buttons. It's the Bateen, which is an elasticated waist. It has lovely big chucky pockets and loose sleeves. I made this from a fabric that I bought when I was in Australia at Christmas. It's very similar to chambray. In fact, I think it probably is chambray, but it's a bit thicker and it's a printed denim. So it's got the little white spots on it and they're all screen printed on. It's super comfy to wear. I haven't bothered doing the turn up sleeves and the little placket. I've literally just turned under my hem, and if you look closely, I don't know if you'll see this, you can probably see it around my neckline. Can you see I've used the star stitch on my sewing machine around the neckline here, around the arms, and I've also done it around the hem as well, so just for a little bit of fun. And it's also on the pockets down here. You see that star stitch? So I just like little finishing touches like that. If you're making something really simple, it's nice just to jazz it up a little bit. So that's all I've got to say, all I've got to share with you for now. I'll be back hopefully in the next few days or so with some more makes for you. So thanks for watching. Bye bye.
If you like to stop and smell the flowers.